loves, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Katie, and we have more silliness from these unsealed documents. I am so happy. There was a lawyer, I forget her name, but she actually crowdsourced, like, everybody kind of figured out how much it would take to get these unsealed documents, and it was like $3,300 for how many pages they are and how much you have to pay for them. But there was a YouTuber and a lawyer who crowdsourced, got the money, and now we get so many crazy details. And one thing is that apparently Amber's sister has completely turned on her and admitted what happened with Johnny and his finger. I want to go into all of this. I am so excited. But before we do, if you're new here, hi, how are you? My name is Katie, and on this channel, I just giggle at everything in the mainstream news because we hear nothing about Jeff, Ghislaine, Maxwell, their sentencing, a plane, a little black book, and an island, but we hear about this. So this is stupid compared to that, and we're just going to laugh at it and see what we can get. So make sure and subscribe, hit that notification bell. Would love to have you if this is the kind of content you like. Also, guys, remember doing the $100 gift card giveaway on Monday. Very simple to be entered and eligible. Helps me, helps you. This is all you got to do. Like the video, subscribe, hit notifications, comment, share the content, watch a video from start to finish, and that's it. And do it for every video you see because you get entered more times. And almost nobody's doing it, so you have a good shot. So guys, we have learned so much from these court documents being unsealed. So many funny things are happening as a result of all of this, and one has to do with Amber Heard's sister. So we know she was a very big part of the case because they had put her on the stand a few times, and she didn't always do well. And even though she was trying to defend Amber many times, she actually ended up hurting Amber and it backfired. But thus is kind of what happened to Amber's team in general with Elaine and with everybody else that was there. I mean, they kept trying and it just kept backfiring. But now we have actual more information coming out about this. So what is that and what is going on? We're going to jump on my computer and we are going to take a look at this email. So here we go. This is from TMZ, and it says, Johnny, Amber unsealed documents. Sister Whitney allegedly confessed that Amber had cut off his finger. Remember at trial, this was a big point of contention about whether it happened and how it happened, and did Amber do it and her denying it. But it looks like Whitney, on some level, turned. So let's see, and it says, more revelations from the unsealed documents. Per reports, there's a deposition transcript included in the material that didn't make it to trial, detailing the Australia fingertip incident, as told by Amber Heard's former boss, who claims Whitney admitted her sister was responsible. I want this, guys. The woman's name is Jennifer Howell, an art curator Whitney Henriquez worked for during this period, and supposedly during her own grilling of the case pre-trial. She told Johnny's attorneys that in 2015, Whitney had recounted the ugly episode to her in person. Howell claims in her deposition that Whitney was with her when Amber contacted her sister to tell her what happened. So she was with her when they were talking. And according to Whitney's ex-boss, she allegedly said Amber had done it now, which seems to reference crossing the line as it pertains to fights with Johnny. And we also know from Whitney's sister, things she has said, that Amber has a tendency to have a physically not nice streak with not just her partners, but apparently Whitney as well, because it's come out that she may have done harm to Whitney herself, which is very interesting. And when I say that, when I say interesting, I, you know, my heart goes out to anybody who's gone through that, even, you know, Whitney or anybody on Amber's side, right? It's not something fun to go through, but with this case, it is interesting. That makes sense. I'm trying to be sensitive. This is what JH reportedly said to Camille Vasquez in the unearthed transcript. It says, and she goes, she cut off his finger. She cut off his finger. And then she bolted out the door and was like, I gotta call somebody. I've got to call somebody. When Camille pressed about who she was, Hal responded, it was Amber and Johnny. And she apparently had thrown a bottle and cut off his finger. And that's what Whitney reported when she came back in from whoever she talked to outside. Like we said, this portion of Hal's deposition was nixed from the trial, but a small, limited section of it did get played out in court, although it wasn't the bombshell this is. And it says, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard Each wanted to seriously paint the other in a bad light. Worse even than what we saw in trial, with even more bad claims surfacing post-verdict. A treasure trove of court docs has been unsealed, and according to multiple outlets, they contain mountains of unheard evidence that ultimately didn't make it in from the jury, forming salacious allegations about each party that hadn't been known until now. Some of the more noteworthy ones included a claim from Team Johnny that Amber allegedly worked as somebody who dances for money and somebody who goes on dates for money at some point early in her career, something his lawyers apparently wanted to present at trial but were shot down by the end of the trial by Judge A. There's also reportedly mentions of a reality show Amber's sister Whitney once shot upon a time, which contained what Team Johnny seems to have thought was some harmful info about Amber, also having to do with her past, but the judge wouldn't let that in either. As for Team Amber, her lawyers wanted to enter the Marilyn Manson text between Johnny and him about how they felt showed giving pointers to his pal about how to deal with an Amber-type scenario of his own, and even seeking refuge with Johnny in 2016 amid relationship problems he was dealing with that seemed to be teetering into legal territory. One text from Marilyn Manson to Johnny Depp around that time reportedly read, "I get a serious police Amber-type scenario with L's family. I'm blanking stressed. I don't know if you are back, but I need asylum somewhere because I think the cops might be headed my way." This is in reference to someone named Lindsay, who Manson said had pulled something similar to Amber and who he called Amber 2.0, to which Johnny responded with acknowledgement and support. There's even more evidence Amber Heard wanted entered about how Johnny's Pirates 5 days were worse than previously thought, and how Disney was supposedly fuming about his behavior throughout production. She also wanted to mention other cases he was dealing with, including his people being not nice physically lawsuit, which he recently settled, all of which were omitted. As we all know, the evidence presented was clearly pretty focused and specific to Johnny's specific defamation claims, and Amber's own as well. We got an earful from just what we had alone, but if any of this stuff had been permitted, the case would have lasted way longer. So the next thing I want to do, I actually want to play that clip that we have from court when it comes to Jennifer Howell so you can see everything she has to say. Let's listen.
And how long have you been the CEO for Art of Elysium?
I'm the founder of the organization, so we did our first workshop in August of 1997, filed the legal paperwork in February of 98 to set up the 501c3, so I guess since the beginning of the charity.
So when did you first meet Amber Heard?
At the Pineapple Express premiere is where I met she and her sister Whitney.
Do you remember approximately what year that was?
I believe it was around 2008. I'm sure that could be pulled. It was the LA premiere. I think there was probably multiple premieres, but it was the Los Angeles premiere of Pineapple Express.
Was Ms. Heard there with Mr. Depp?
No, this was long before. I was a guest of James Franco, and Amber was in the movie. And so I met she and her sister at to be specific, at the after party of the premiere.
Did Ms. Enriquez end up working for Art of Elysium at some point?
Yes, she did.
What year did Ms. Enriquez begin working with Art of Elysium?
I believe it was in 2014. I don't have those documents right in front of me. I believe it was leading into the year Amber was receiving the award.
And what was Ms. Enriquez's position at Art of Elysium?
Art salon manager, director.
Does Ms. Enriquez still work for Art of Elysium?
No.
When did that end?
Oh, 2015, I believe.
Each time you saw Mr. Depp Did you ever see him doing any illicit illegal drugs?
Never.
Did you ever see him consuming excessive amounts of alcohol?
No. Never.
Did you ever see Mr. Depp appear intoxicated?
No.
Did Ms. Heard ever show you photographs of depicting injuries on her face or body?
No.
Did Ms. Heard ever tell you that Mr. Depp was abusive towards her?
No.
Mr. Depp paying your legal fees, Ms. Howell, for this deposition and the testimony you provided in the UK action?
He is not.
Who is?
Myself.
Do you feel any particular sense of loyalty towards Mr. Depp?
None at all.
Do you feel any sense of loyalty towards Ms. Heard?
None at all.
Ms. Howell, do you recognize this check as the check that the Art of Elysium received on behalf of Ms. Heard for a donation, an anonymous donation of $250,000?
Yes. Yes.
Well, you testified previously that you understood that the anonymous donor was Elon Musk. Is that true?
Yes.
If I could please have Exhibit 4 brought up. And for the record, it's based on JH 22 through 29.
What for?
Do you recognize this document, Ms. Howell? And if you need to scroll through the 8 pages, feel free.
Can you scroll down? Yeah, I recognize that.
And what is this?
That is an email, I believe, I sent to Whitney.
Scrolling up to the first page of this document, who is Marcel?
Parasol.
Sure, Carousel.
He is one of my oldest friends in Los Angeles who has served as a board member of the Art of Elysium and is one of my biggest confidants here in LA, kind of for the course of my career.
I'm going down to the 3rd page of this exhibit. Thank you. This is an email, Ms. Howell, that you sent to Whitney Henriquez on or about Tuesday, July 28th, 2020 at 11:02 a.m.
It is.
This is a true and accurate copy of an email exchange that you sent to Ms. Henriquez.
Yes, I believe I'm the one who gave that. Yes, it is.
And then did you forward this email exchange and the attachments to Marcel Parasol?
Yeah, I asked him to keep it for me.
Why did you send this email and letter to Ms. Enriquez?
Because I've struggled very much with what to do in a situation that I love someone who I know is doing something very wrong, and I know that they're doing it because they're trying to protect their sister. And I'm trying to protect her, and I'm just trying to get her to wake up and do the right thing, which is tell the truth. It's the only thing that can help everybody involved in this case.
Ms. Howell, do you recall submitting a witness statement in the United Kingdom?
Yeah, they basically just called to verify the witness statement that was submitted previously.
And do you recognize this document to be the witness statement and the declaration that you submitted in the UK? And if you want to scroll down to look at it.
Yes, I recognize it.
And at the first page, do you see a date on this document?
January 13th, 2021.
And is this document a true and accurate copy of the declaration that you submitted in the UK proceeding on or about January 13th, 2021?
Yes.
And are all the statements in your UK declaration accurate and true?
I mean, yes, I signed it, yes.
All right, let's pull up what I believe was Depp Exhibit 9. It's been marked as Depp Exhibit 9.
Exhibit 9.
So, Ms. Howell, earlier you were shown this document. Scrolling to the end of it.
Can you go? Okay.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Did Mr. Waldman assist you in drafting this email?
Absolutely not.
Did you speak with Mr. Waldman at all about drafting this email?
About writing an email? No. I did that on my own accord.
Did you speak with Mr. Waldman at all about contacting the ACLU?
I do not recall having a conversation with him about that.
And Ms. Howell, you testified earlier that you received a check from Fidelity Charitable in January of 2018. Is that correct?
I don't know if I said the date, but yes, I received an anonymous donation from that check that was submitted. Whatever it's on there, I just don't know the date off the top of my head.
And you testified that there was a letter sent along with that that said that it was in honor of Amber Heard.
Yes. Richard, I was guaranteed 20 minutes with him after being attacked for 3.5 hours by your side the last time. So I am going to stick by what I was told before entering this and what your side agreed to.
So that's what we know so far about the mystery of Johnny's finger. Now I want to know, what do you guys think? Do you think this completely still doesn't bode well for Amber? What do you guys think about this? Sound off in the comments as well. Guys, if you like this video and you want to see more like this, make sure and subscribe, hit that notification bell. Would love to have you around as well, guys. Remember the $100 gift card giveaway? You have such a good shot of getting it because very few people are doing it. This is all you have to do. Like the video, subscribe, hit notifications, comment, share the content, and watch the video from start to finish. That's it. You're entered. You're eligible. That's all you have to do. Okay, guys, I think that's it for me here. Take care. Lots of love, lots of blessings. Till the next video, I'm giving everybody hugs, kisses, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.